Hello. How you doing tonight? I feel, well, I feel three things tonight. I feel good. I feel full. And wow, I feel old. Okay, let me explain. First of all, I feel good. I had the day off today. No kids. Just a day to myself. That's a good feeling. Because it was the two of us today, we went to the city. And Mako, because she saw on TV, she really wanted to try this new Korean place called Soul Love. And we went there, and their specialty was they called it tebaku chicken, which I couldn't really find. I googled it and didn't really get results beside the restaurant, so maybe it's their own name they made up for it. But you get a big like tray of these chicken wings, and the chicken wings are really interesting because there really is. It must be artificial somehow. Like there's a little bit of bone and a big chunk of meat. So these are like the meatiest chicken wings I've ever seen. Normally Japanese chicken wings are like these really lame like V shapes, and like one half is like all like gristle and it's disgusting. So I really don't like Japanese chicken wings. So obviously this is Korean style, but you get like this big hunk of meat with a little bone, so it's really easy to eat. And they also give you gloves, which I love because I don't really like messy foods. So I just had my glove. But the hook is you got all the wings in a circle. There's some sauce variety, but in the middle of this tray, over the heat, just a heap of cheese, a heap of melted cheese, and you just dip these chicken wings in there, and you kind of twirl it around. They give you a spoon too. You kind of twirl it around like spaghetti. So you're wrapping this chicken meat in cheese. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. Oh Lord! And it was just, I loved it. I loved it. There was a little bit of fries on the side, which like, oh, get some fries in the cheese, sure. Um, as you eat, the cheese kind of gets a little like solid again. It's less melty, and they'll just come over and reheat it for you. And then we got more molten cheese. Great. We actually went ahead and ordered a second dish, which we did not need to do, but we had some tteokbokki on the side, those little like mochi cylinder things, which were good. Of course, that also had cheese on it. Now this is Korean food in Japan, so I'm sad to say it was not spicy at all, which was kind of a downer. I mean, it tasted great. I loved it. I don't want to complain about it, but I go to Korea usually at least once a year. I'm going next month, by the way. And when I go to Korea, I eat a lot of wonderful food, and it burns me. It burns my mouth and throat, and everything burns. Okay, I don't need it to be that spicy every time, but the fact that we had Korean food today and it was just like absolutely nothing, a little disappointing in that regard. But the place is also really nice. It's got a real like aesthetic thing going on. They're really hyped. It's called Soul Love for a reason. They assume you're in there because you're really into Korea. So like the decor is all like these like brands, and the walls were just these videos of K-pop stars singing and dancing. I don't really know K-pop. I don't mind it. It didn't bother me, but I also like didn't really get it. So I was just there for the food, but I could see like if you're into K-pop, it would probably be really exciting for that aspect too. Like you're just getting some groove on while you're eating this chicken wrapped in cheese, and you just fucking have the time of your life. But speaking of life, and Mako said this later in the day, and I totally get it. We were in there. We made a reservation. We got there. We're fine. No problem. The two of us were in there. Everyone else in the restaurant, I'm gonna guess, was no older than like 23, 22, maybe even like some teenagers in there. Like it was young. The crowd was young. The staff was young. We got K-pop blasting everywhere. It's videos on the wall. And we're just these two middle-aged people here for the chicken wings. And, Mako, she described herself, oh, I felt like an obasan, which is like kind of a middle-aged lady, like old hag kind of thing. Not like a grandma lady, but like, she said she felt old. And I get it. But I feel old whenever I go anywhere in this country. I feel old because I'm in a bar, and all the young people in the bar, I go out a lot. So I think for her, this might have been her first time where she was just out at a place where she wanted to be, and she just looked around. She's like, what am I doing here? But look, don't let it dissuade you. If you want chicken wings wrapped in cheese, you should go to Soul Love. Keep in mind, there are in fact two. There's Soul Love and there's ultra soul love. They're basically in the same neighborhood. I think they are owned by the same people because we made a reservation for one and we actually went to the wrong one. And they told us, oh no, you have to go to the other place. And we were a little late, but it's fine. And the food was fantastic. And yeah, that was my whole day. So yeah, good day. Very full. It was a lot of food. And yeah, feel kind of old today as I ate my K-pop chicken. But hey, no complaints. Wonderful experience. I will definitely go back there again. Maybe next time I'll bring one of my kids. That way they're the youngest person in the room and I can have them look around and I don't know, maybe. Anyway, that's it. I am very full. I should go to bed. Good night, everybody.